Hello, welcome back you guys. Okay, today we are taking a look at the Queen Anne's lace. Huh? Beautiful flower, lovely for any garden, any flower garden, any garden in general. Let's just pick that one. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? Take a look and see how it has all its umbrellas clustered together. They're all together, they're not separated out. That's one identifying mark we want to notice on that, okay? And one of the things about the Queen Anne's lace, I heard this story about how the Queen was making her lace and she had pricked her finger and a little itty bitty drop of blood fell right in the middle. So there should be a little flower right in the middle, right there. Okay? And we'll just set this guy aside. So pretty. Alright, so Queen Anne's lace. I will constantly refer to it as just Queen's lace in this video. It helps me remember it. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is Queen Anne's lace is the flower on the second year of a carrot. Okay? So this from here to here, and then it grows all these beautiful seeds in there, okay? And then it will start to curl up and fold over. And when it does this, it dries out, and you can see these seeds are just falling off right here. See, they're just falling right off. Okay, so that's why we got this bag right here. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna collect some of the seeds and put them in this bag so that we have carrot seeds for next year. Next year's carrot seeds. Oh yeah. So we'll just clip a couple, and we know they're ready when they start to fold in on themselves. That's how we know that the Queen's lace, which is the second year, that's what we call it, Queen Anne's lace, is gone to seed. Those are carrot seeds, okay? So when it's a flower, we call it Queen Anne's lace, and when it's just in its first year, we call it a carrot. So here's a good one. That's a good one. See, it's just starting to come in, and all those seeds are all full and ready to go. And carrot seeds have these little spikes on them. Let's get a close up there. Have these little itty bitty tiny little spikes all over them. Those are its little itty bitty silica hairs, because this plant protects itself by using little tiny barbs instead of poison, like other things in the carrot family, like poison hemlock. So if you're moving into a place and you're not quite sure if what you're looking at is a carrot or a second year carrot, which we refer to as Queen Anne's lace, there are a few identifying marks that can help us in this. So also when you move into some place or you're out foraging or any of that kind of thing, always make sure that you're using every identifying mark before consuming a plant or anything for that matter, right? Okay, so let's just clip a couple of these off. All right, because we want to get these ready to go and saved for next season, which means we'll have lots and lots of carrot seeds. There's a tradable item for you. Okay, look at that. See how it folded in on itself? It's completely dried out. It's curled up and folded on itself. This is a great candidate. So what are other identifying marks to know the difference between our humble carrot and poison hemlock? Well, the way I heard it, and the story that sticks with me the most, was that when the Queen was doing her lace, stitching it all together one stitch at a time had passed when a project takes place and you get consumed in it. Sometimes time will pass. And she forgot to take more care of herself, her hygiene, and she forgot to shave her legs. So the queen, my friend, has hairy legs. That is what's up. Queen has hairy legs. So y'all want to see what I'm talking about? Let's get a real good close-up so you can understand what the difference is and we can really know what our identifying marks are. So here you go. We got the Queen's Lace flower, which is the carrot flower, second year. We're just going to follow it down. I trimmed these a few times because they were getting crazy. But right down there, you see? It's hairy. She got hairy legs, boss. See the little silica pieces? So the identification part about the flower and the little dot, that's never worked for me. But I know that hemlock does not have these little tiny silica, like, don't eat me, Don't eat me. That's the plant's way of protecting itself. At least it's not so bad as some other ones that have it. It don't like burr right into you, unless it's later in the season and it's all dried out. But there you go. Queen's Lace. Carrot flower. Biannual. The queen, my dear. Queen has hairy legs. So there you go, you guys. And don't ever eat anything that you are not sure of, okay? Just steer clear of that, So always check your identifying marks if you're out doing some foraging. And there's one of them. I gave you 2. So that's 2 identifying marks when you're looking to identify Queen's Lace, which is carrot in its second year when it flowers. So we eat the root in the first year, and when it flowers, it becomes Queen Anne's Lace. And if you're out foraging or you moved into a new place, these are 2 identifying marks. I would always check and double check with any identifying marks and try not to eat anything poisonous. That's bad. And steer clear of anything that you're not sure of when you're identifying it out foraging. When it comes to anything, especially in the carrot family, onion family, and I'm sure some of the rest of you can think of some, right? So thank you for sharing your valuable time with me. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember to keep on growing.